This is another game I played with Gato. In this one, if you've seen my other videos, I do believe the deciding factor in which team wins is which team has more tanks. And in this game, my opponents have Johnson and Uranus. So they have 2 tanks, and we only have Gato. So it's going to be a rough one. Although we do have Hayabusa, who should always be banned. I'm not sure why they didn't ban him, but yeah, we'll take him. So here we killed the buff and we're poking. I did see her. I did see Karina go in that bush on the mini map. So, well, I'm in the habit of constantly paying attention to the mini-map. I assume many of my allies do as well, but just in case they don't, I'm going to be very active in revealing locations and stuff as I see them. Yeah, there that Odette overextended trying to kill Nanda, which is a hard thing to do because she does turn into a little cat and runs away. So, not sure why she thought that was a good idea, but I was happy to take the kill. I didn't want to fight Uranus really, because I think it's a fight that may never end. Yeah, so when my life is low, I mean, I could stick around and try to help, but usually I'm more of a liability than I am a help. So it's best for me to just get out of there and heal and come back where I can really engage and soak up some damage. Yeah, a lot of times I try to help the marksman, but I kept seeing Johnson on the EXP lane, and then I was paying attention to Layla, and she seemed to be doing just fine. So that's why I'm not on the gold lane. Now, right now, I know you can't tell because of the perspective, but Johnson is in like the edge of my view in the game. So I knew he was coming with me. And he knew that I was coming as well. So that was an unfortunate one right there. You know, every once in a while, you're going to make a mistake, get surrounded and killed. You know, just don't let it taint the rest of the game. So right now, I'm looking at Uranus. I was, I believe I had seen Karina killing the buff, but I am watching this after the fact, so I could be misremembering that. And the way I would have seen it is by looking at the map with just looking. A lot of times in situations like that, I'll use my ultimate and kind of pan around and see if I can identify what's going on around where I'm walking. This Johnson was very difficult to play against. He did not take traditional routes, so most of the game when he was using his ult, I had no idea where he was. Like he wasn't passing by minions where I could see him on my mini-map. And it would be one of those things where like, did he crash? Is he still going and just staying hidden? I don't know where he is. So I do actually play Johnson. I would say I'm better than this Johnson, but yeah, the pathing he took and all that, I mean, he's definitely an experienced Johnson player. To be able to do it quickly. I mean, he definitely knows what he's doing. Yeah, so right there, I'd cleared the wave top and just left. And now I'm clearing the wave mid. I want them to have a reason to come back, and I want other people to be delayed in assisting them. So that was a shame that I missed Odette there. And then yeah, that was once again using my ult as a way to get her where I want her to go. Now that would have been worse if she kept walking and went to the turret, but the way it happened worked out quite well, where she hid in the bush. Yeah, right now, I actually didn't know where Karina was until she showed up next to Layla. So that was unfortunate that I overlooked that one. It would have been good if I would stop playing at that time. Alright, so we got Johnson coming in his car. This is a classic 3 vs 2 situation. And then they killed Alpha pretty quick, and then they caught me as well. So pretty good on Johnson right there. This is a tough one, because in spots like this, you really don't know which way you should go. So I had seen Karina and Uranus bottom, I saw Hannah be top, and I didn't know where Johnson was. And I believe Odette was dead. So now I ended up going where the turtle was. Alright, so there we got Odette out of her ult. As you can see, I'm holding her down and beating her. And that actually played out really well for my team. We had 4 of them dead, and 2 of us. So yeah, right now we are ahead in gold, but it's only 1k gold, so it's a pretty close game. So I saw a fight there, and I thought I'd do, I thought I'd be able to get there and help out, and I did, and we were able to get a kill, but then my team left me, and it was 3-on-1. So would have been good if they stuck it out and helped me kill him. It was perfect with Odette too. Me using my ult and canceling hers. I feel like I often feel like we're winning, whether we are or not. So right now you can see we're actually behind in gold. So technically we're losing. But yeah, I do feel like if we just had a fair fight, we'd do quite well. All right. Okay, so we got Johnson coming. Yeah, he went for Haya. Now there, I did think Odette had used her ult. Obviously, I wasn't looking at her. The reason I thought she'd used her ult is because Johnson had used his ult and hit Haya. And usually whenever Johnson explodes, Odette just immediately uses her ult. Now, in this case, in the game, I didn't realize that Aya was basically dead before they got there from Karina. So had I known that, I probably would not have jumped in. Yeah, I jumped in thinking Johnson and Odette and probably Karina all had their ults on cooldown, which means I could get in there without much fear. But I was wrong. Now that was perfect with Nana canceling Odette's ult by turning her into a cat, and then, as you can see now, I'm just going on a rampage. That was one of the drawbacks of having it set so that you attack the closest enemy and not the least health. I would have much rather have continued chasing Hanabi than hit Uranus. Well, assuming she was in my range, I would have liked to have hit her. So she either wasn't in my range or I would have liked to have hit her. So now we're basically tied. It's 40,600 to 40,400. So you're not really going to get much closer than this. So here it really comes down to team composition and skill. Now their team is mostly piled up. We have Alpha playing footsie by himself. Now I was very happy with my ult there, but I was not happy with my team. So sometimes I get like a picture perfect ult where I hit 5 people, and yeah, it's just beautiful. But unfortunately, if my teammates don't assist, I just bring them all closer to me and then they kill me. So alright, so we got Uranus. Yeah, he's so tanky, he's going to be difficult to kill at any point. Yeah, and his life was almost full after. Yeah. It's kind of useless even chasing him, so I'm not going to bother. He can be killed. It's just he's probably not going to be killed by me with only defensive items. Yeah, so here I dashed in immediately towards Lord. I was mainly wanting to see where his health was. Yep. Hanabi there. Basically, there's no way the marksman is going to have a really difficult time killing me. So that worked out great. If you didn't notice, Layla did get savaged there. And now I believe we just end the game. This is another one of those weird spots where like I don't know what Layla's doing. People get bored. So this was a pretty good game with Gato. I hope you enjoyed it. If you'd like to see more tutorials, a different hero, let me know. I'm happy to play with more heroes. I did get MVP in this game. I was 6 kills, 7 deaths, 23 assists. Hope you enjoyed it, and look forward to seeing you on the next one.